Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 9. So, since the last episode, I've been on quite a bit to be fair, but I've been more like gradually doing stuff, right? First, hello YouTube from Sativa, love it. First things first, I made two of these. I've got two of the, what are these called again? The electric blast furnaces. Oh, so many people will be so happy about that. I've actually got like a ridiculous amount of stainless steel that I'm trying to create right now. So I'm going to grab the rest of this and I'm just going to stick it in this one. Yeah, I do need to change it to that. And I need to change it back to nothing when I come to do the balls. Good old balls. Speaking of balls. Balls. I haven't talked about my balls in a while, have I? So I feel like every so often I should mention my balls. So here's my balls. I really like my base. Like, I don't really tend to build that often, if I'm honest. But I sort of threw this one together, and I really liked how it like came out. If you know what I mean. We've got like the big old, you know, lob everything in it, sort of middle section right there. And then we've got these little rooms off the edge. The bees, actually, I need to do a few bits in the bees at some point today. I added a Phosphorus Bee. Now, I was supposed to do this last episode, but then we had all of that, like, stuff happen with bees, right? Where it gave these instead of the actual dust. But the Phosphorus Bee is actually quite interesting, and we're going to do the Indium Bee, because that's a thing that we need to do at some point, which involves getting a Zinc Bee. And you have to put it through the Disolver. It's kind of brutal if you think about it. I don't think I did the Phosphorus Bee on camera. But basically I dissolved a bunch of... I can't remember what I was dissolving to get phosphorus, if I'm honest. Okay, it doesn't really say how you get it. Okay, yeah, it was this stuff. And how the heck do you get phosphorus again? I don't think I did, I just did glowstone. Yeah, I only did the one glowstone, yeah, because the phosphorus right here, you only need the little, like, you know, test tube of it for the Phosphorus Bee. But to get the Phosphorus Bee, it's not going to tell me. Oh, yeah, it will. Oh, yeah, I need the bee egg. Phosphorus Bee, there it is. To get that one, you get a glowing bee, and then you put it through a dissolver, and you dissolve the glowing bee, which is gross, but you get one glowstone and a Phosphorus Bee spawn egg. So I did get that, and I put it downstairs. So right up here, I've got a new bee, which is phosphorus right there. So that's getting us a bunch of phosphorus. You need that for some silicon balls. I've actually done quite a lot thinking about it. Another thing, these are now IV. So it's IV right there. And, oh yeah, these are tungsten steel. And the way that I've done that is if we come around the back here. Yeah, I've got EV energy hatches, and then right underneath I've got EV 4A energy converters. So you need the 4A ones with the energy hatches to get yourself, well, you need two of them, right, to get yourself up to the like next tier. Like we found that out when we were doing like the Cooper nickel, and we wanted to get higher than the Cooper nickel. Cooper nickel's like low voltage, right? And then it goes up to medium voltage. I can't remember now, but yeah, we've got ourselves the tungsten steel. I made two of them. We've got loads of tungsten steel. These actually don't take very long to make the tungsten steel. It's really nice. I've changed this out a little bit. So if I do this, we can go underneath and I've got myself a little area. I've started putting these little edge lights around. So these are from Simple Lights. I've always done this with white concrete ever since my first ever series, which was Ocean Block, FTB Ocean Block. That's the reason I fell in love, I think, with white concrete, is because I made a bunch of like square rooms, and yeah, I put these dynamic edge lights around, and I thought it looked really, really nice, and I didn't see anyone else doing it. Plus, at that point, I think I was making, I can't remember the name of it, the little well, it's not little, the big submarine you get in Subnautica. I made a base out of that, which I barely used. Like, it was such a... I should have done more with it, if I'm honest, but it was kind of cool. So anyway, that's how I fell in love with white concrete. These ones right here are 3 seconds now instead of what was it, like 14 seconds or 13 seconds before. Oh, nice! We're actually getting through the stainless steel quite nicely right there. I'm gonna grab some of this, put it in this one. Anyway, I got the phosphorus because you need the phosphorus for this phosphorus doped monocrystalline silicon ball. Excellent, what a name. So we got some nitrogen, we got some phosphorus. I had silicon on autocraft already. I don't think there's any way. Yeah, if I click on the silicon from well, if I do silicon, you see it's not... Oh, it is in here, silicon dust. But if you click on it, it doesn't do anything. So I come out of this so it's not lagging. Yeah, you can't actually get silicon any other way. Like, what does this turn into? There's no, like, compacting recipe for silicon. But we got it anyway. Silicon's actually quite easy to get, right? You just do something that I've forgotten already. Where is it? There you go. Silicon dioxide you get silicon and oxygen from, and silicon dioxide comes from electrolyzing... Oh, you could just do a sand recipe. I didn't even realise that was a thing, but that takes ages. So it's probably better doing it the other way, which is... I think we're using, like, glass or something, aren't we? If I'm not wrong. Ah, here we go. Yeah, glass dust. And you get glass dust from... I think it's in... How the heck am I getting glass dust? Macerator. Macerating glass. There you go. Easy enough. Do it with glass bottles as well. Interesting. Right. Anyway, yeah. So I did a bit of an upgrade right there. I also added a few bits. So if we walk in here, this one right here is, I think it's nearly the same, other than the fact that these now use like the SMD, which, by the way, stands for Surface Mounted Device. Didn't know that until I looked it up. And then a bunch of people, I think, in the comments actually mentioned about it, which so good. I like when people do that, when they're like, that's what it means, because then I don't have to look it up. Unfortunately, I actually already looked it up at that point. But yeah, if you're quick enough, I probably wouldn't have looked it up by then. But yeah, that's why that went in there. That makes sense, because I put a chest above it. Okay. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Oh, you bumhole. Is that going to break the cleanness in this room? Yep, contaminated. And now it's doing the thing where it won't boot up again. I think I need to break this and place it back down. Well, that was an expensive accidental oops right there. I need to get my wrench. Let's get a random wrench. I think if I do shift, it will turn it round, and then I can hit it like that. There you go. That's a weird thing it does. I should probably upgrade the power on this, because this takes ages. I think it's what, like 2%? Anyway, none of these machines will work right now, but one of the things that I did make is I made an advanced cutter. So that's actually EV. Yeah, the EV cutter. I needed this for when you get the phosphorus doped wafers, or to get them, it needs to be at least high voltage. So I actually upgraded to the high voltage one so I can make those. And then, little bumholes they are, when you make this one, which is what you need for like a few bits later on, if you go into the cutter right there to get the MPIC chips, you actually need EV. So I upgraded to the, what was it? It's not, is it HV before EV? I don't remember now. Yeah, I think it is, the HV. Maybe I already had a HV. Anyway, I upgraded it, and then, yeah, that happened. Also, this one here, which is my Engraver 2, all of these are Engraver 1s. But this Engraver 2, I've got a glass brown lens in. And the glass brown lens, I'm just going to stick this here for now. Put this back in my... There we go. You'll notice that the glass brown lens you need for etching these MPIC wafers. So, yeah, that was kind of annoying. because now I don't have anywhere to put my red one. I need to make more. I actually kind of need to expand this again, if I'm honest. I might move this one over and like make this entire chunk about this. I was thinking as well, we need to make another one of these and put it like here. And then we also probably need another, what's this called? Vacuum freezer, that's it. So we are, now we're at the point where we're actually, you know, making bulk machines. I wanted to do this first, so the tungsten steel, and make it like IV, so everything would be a lot faster. Before I just like went ahead and bulk made like loads of stainless steel. Just because right now, by the way, I'm making clean machine casings, which you need for these bad boys. So I'm going to make a bunch of distillery towers, or distillation towers, whatever you want to call it. I did just realize as well, I thought I'd got everything for it. So if we do distillation, I've got 10 towers right there. And then I did something a bit wrong, which was, if I do HV, I got a load of HV energy hatches right there, so that should have been 2 per. I forgot that I'd already made energy hatches for... No, I've removed the energy hatches from this, and I've replaced them with EVs, right? So, I forgot about that, which is why I've got 2 extras. But I did also forget to make all of the energy converters, the 4A ones, because this one right over here is currently EV. So we want to do the same for the rest of them. So I do need to also make a lot of these. Look, I've got like 90 of these. I should have one more. Or did I use the other one for over here? I think I did. You know what? That's output hatch. So I've still got a load of stuff to make is what I'm trying to say. So I need one more of these. I need 10 input hatches. Which should be a lot more of this the stainless steel. What else do I need? Oh yeah, I need all of the energy converters as well. So that's going to be 20 energy converters. How many did I already have? Or is it 0 that I already have? That's a question right there. I've got 2. Okay, so I need 18. And if I'm honest, I should probably at this point be making not the HV stuff. I should be making the EV stuff because I can make it right now. I've set up all the autocrafts for the EV, although... Oh no, it's good. I swear earlier it wasn't showing me any of this because everything else has EV in it. But yeah, I've got the energy hatches right there. I should probably make those. And then I've got the 4As right there. Yeah, these are kind of a pain in the ass to make if I do this but not actually do it. It's using my wrenches right now, so that's why it's doing that. Where's the pain point on this one? It doesn't actually look that bad, if I'm honest. Like, the titanium is super easy for us to make. I thought that would be a pain. But it's not. It's actually pretty easy to make because we've got the seed set up for it. If I do titanium, there it is. So we've got the titanium seeds right there. I've set up this recipe now to be in the bender, and it uses that titanium, the one from Chem Labs, because that's what you get from the essence, I believe. Yeah. So, super easy. We've got like a bunch of it right there. It's not bad. Anyway, today what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to set a few of these. I'll put them down, but I won't properly set them up yet. So I want them to be a couple away, and yeah, I want to have like a little edge around them. So I'm going to do one there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 away. Whoops. Yeah, I'm just going to try and place these all the way around. Is that right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, perfect. And then we just need to go there, I think. Nope, missed it. Oh no, wait, this one is kind of off. Anyway, this is the... Yeah, actually, this one's off. This is the plan. I'm just going to place a few of these things, and then what I'll probably end up doing is, whilst this is happening, I'm going to work on bees a little bit, because I feel like we need to do a few bees, especially this indium bee. I feel like indium's going to be a massive pain. I don't actually remember why indium is a pain, if I'm honest. So or it's a pain to get originally. Can you get just indium, like from chem labs? You can. And you get it from diorite, that's the one, yeah. So we need to get a block of that for the bee, right here, and then we get a load of indium dust. And then we can use that dust in, is there a recipe that we can use it in? I think it's this, the indium gallium phosphate dust. I don't remember why I need this, but I definitely do need it for something. Or you can make advanced diodes using that. Okie dokie. Ah, there you go. So you need it to make these wafers. And these wafers, if you were to put them through the cutter, you get the HPIC chips. And you need the HPIC chips for... we don't really care about the transformers. It would be... in the assembler, maybe? Yeah, there you go. So the energy hatches for the IV. If I want to upgrade eventually to IV power, or the one above that, right? Actually, don't know what is above IV. Is it LUV? I'm not sure. Let's do energy hatch. It'll pop up. So IV, LUV, nice. I think I might do, so Mr. T on the server right now, he's taking a little break because there's going to be a couple of really cool things being added soon, right? So like the Eye of Harmony, I'll probably, if I remember, that's a big if right there, I'll try and put a picture of it up on screen because they did sort of release some teaser images. Is that right? Yeah, got it. And yeah, Mr. T was like, well, I don't want to do more stuff if they're just going to add like the Eye of Harmony at some point. EOH at some point, because I want to do the Eye of Harmony because that'll be awesome. And I thought that's a great idea. So what we're going to do is we're trying to get to LUV, because that's where T is. It'd be nice if we're both on the same level. And then once we're at that point, we'll probably stop with Greg for a while until some of the updates have come out. And that might make a few people happy, might make a few people unhappy, right? Because I know a lot of people like Greg and a lot of people don't like Greg. So it's a bit like Marmite, really. I don't know if you don't have Marmite in your country, you should try it and see what you think. Oh, there was something that I think it was my grandmother told me, where she used to do a B&B. So, you know, like an Airbnb almost, but, you know, a bit more personal than those. Where a German couple came to stay with her, and she put out, like, so you're supposed to have, it's bed and breakfast, right? So you get breakfast with it. So, you know, all of the normal stuff was out for breakfast, you know, toast, whatever you fancy, right? And so toast was on offer, so they put some jam out, they put some Marmite out, and the German couple had never had Marmite before. So they did what they normally do with jam, which is what I think most people do with jam, right? And that is, they got a big scoop of the Marmite, and, oh, hello. Give me that one too, thank you. Big scoop of Marmite, put it all over the bread, like proper thick thing of Marmite, which you're not supposed to do, by the way. And took a big bite and then yelped. And apparently you could hear it down the street. There's a bit of trivia for you, let's say. But yeah, Marmite, you're supposed to mix it with the butter a little bit and then spread it on your toast. If you like Marmite, it is one of those things. You either love it or you hate it. I think that's the tagline for Marmite. But anyway, what were we doing? I've forgotten already. Oh yeah, we're putting these down. So I have got these so I can go... Eh. That is too far down. Excellent. One like that, one like that, and I'm just going to do this. And I think the plan that I've got is, if I get my shrink device out, that's in my system now. Shrinking device, there we go. If I do that, then I can just dig over to these two. And I'll probably just hook all of these up to the same power. I think that's probably a good idea. Okay, next one is the last one. But yeah, once we get to the last, it's not the last bit, is it? But it's like close enough. I'm actually going to link them up over here as well. One more? One more? There it is. Once we get to the last bit, we're going to give Greg a little bit of a... We're going to leave it for a bit, I think. Because it kind of hurts your head after a while. Is that the last one right there? No, over there is. Okay. There's a lot of stuff to do in Greg, right? I might actually make this a loop. Why not? Let's go over here as well. Oh, just put that one back. There we go. Yeah. Can I just do cables? I kind of want to use these ones, the energy cable nitro. They carry 1 million FE per tick. Okay, those... I don't know how much that cable of transferring. These can transfer industrial craft stuff. I didn't know that. That's actually kind of cool. Okay, we're going to use the mechanism stuff, because why not? Love a bit of mechanism. Yeah. Oh, and the nice part about being shrunk is I can actually walk down the sides of these. I'm going to start on this side, because that way I can get out one of the holes. So does that mean I could use these ones as... Okay. As, like... cables from GregTech? That might work, actually. I might give that a go. We'll find a place as well to put a gate on this. Or it might be better to use a flux point. I'm not entirely sure. Probably is better to use a flux point because they can transfer more power. Although I've not had any issues whatsoever using gates. So far, at least. So if we do this and then... Right, let's get rid of this one. Flux point. Oh, Mr. T gave me some of his power network. Awesome. Right, we're going to put one of ours down because we don't want to nick it off Mr. T. And then we can get ourselves out. There we go. So all of these now, yeah, they've got access to power. And I think this is all powering up. Does it say? It is. It is saying. Nice. I might try that. I might use these to see if I can transfer power out of like a converter right there. Or, but then we'd need GregTech power. We could use 2 converters. I'm going to try that now. Converter. Yeah, let's use some MV ones. So if I do that, which is the regular version, power needs to go in... Okay, wait. There you go. Power needs to go in this side. No, this side. Okay, let me get a gate. And if we put that right there, and then we put another one of these right here, that should be powered up by this one. And then can I use... Oh my goodness, you can. Can you use these to just convert energy then? It seems very slow though, doesn't it? Interesting. That is very interesting. I don't know what would happen if we used like a 4A or like several 4As over like in the middle maybe, and then just use these to power everything. That'd be interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna stop messing about with these now. Oh yeah, for some reason the cables you need to mine them twice right now, but bit of a bug. Right, so this is the plan right now. Is we do this and then. I could put the energy hatches. These are too far down, aren't they? Oh my goodness. I'm so bad at this. Right. Let's pick these up. These need to literally be right there, like that. Ah, but I didn't put a cable down. I'm going to have to put cables in all of these as well. Oh, cable. Let's grab a cable. And we can stick that there. I hope this cable is good enough. I hope it can transfer enough power. That's not where that's supposed to be. Mine it twice. You can use the configurator to, like, break all of this stuff. You need to set it to wrench mode, and then it will wrench it all up. But yeah, I don't know exactly what we're going to be using these for, if I'm honest. We should probably figure that one out before we do anything else, but I think we've got oil already. I might actually move the oil so it's like over here instead. And I'll probably use a, what do you call the, flip neck? Yeah. A wireless connector. I'll probably use a wireless connector for each of them. Each one of these. So they've each got a different one. I ran into an issue recently where you can see right here, I was branching off of this at first, like I'm doing right here. This one goes all the way underneath. Yeah, this one goes all the way over to the vacuum freezer underneath, right there. And then I did have it so it came all the way underneath to here. But then I was out of channels, funny enough. That was 16, it was like 18 channels altogether. Because each one of these has got 3. It's got the pattern provider, it's got the import and import on both the both the output bus and the output hatch. Hatch is for fluids and the bus is for items. So you could just see right there that stainless steel's in this one. Actually getting through the stainless steel, not bad at all. Yeah, pretty good. These ones are MV, by the way, because you don't really need to upgrade them unless you need to use more. Damn it, I just remembered I might need to upgrade these at some point. Yeah, I think Mr. T told me that. In fact, if we have a look. Yeah, there it is. So, liquid ender air, which we are going to need to set up. If you were to put that through the distillery, you need to put in 200 buckets. And the input hatches I've got only goes up to 64 buckets. So I actually need a higher input one right there. And if I have a look as well, you get 122 out of it. So we need a higher input, and we also need higher outputs. And I think, does this one need to be IV? I don't remember now, but we don't even have access to IV. I'm going to turn this one round, just for aesthetics reasons. And these two. Right, anyway, I've got to wait for all of this to process, right? So we've got like a ton of stuff right there. This actually doesn't need any more steel by the looks of it, so that's kind of useful. This one doesn't need any steel either. Why have we got so much stainless steel on the go then? I feel like every time I log out, it just gets rid of my clean, this stuff, clean machine casing, like recipe or autocraft. It's very strange. Anyway, I'll come back to that later. Let's try and do some bees, right? I might make a little bee area over here. Why is that there? Weird, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna try and get a few bees. Maybe we make this corner bees. Might be a good idea. When I say bees, I mean the bees from Chem Labs. Yeah, because we want to get all the Chem Lab bees down here, I reckon. It'd be kind of good to get them all in the same place, because the bee stuff we've got upstairs is good, but it'd be nice to have them all over here, right? And then we know about it. So, indium is the first one we need, or the next one we need, I should say. So we need a zinc bee. Zinc bee. How'd you get that? So that one is iron and sweet. And didn't we get a sweet bee already? Sweet. Oh, I remember why. All my bees are in the bee area. I took them out of my system because it's less MBT for it to deal with. Double click. Have I not got sweet? Isn't that what we got? Oh, we got the sugar bag bee. Oh no. Okay. So we need to get a snow nest, go somewhere snowy, and honey treat it. Okay, we could do that. In fact, I already have a snow nest because I completed the quest recently in the bees. So where are the bees quests? That one, productive bees. I got all of the different nests. I put them in my system. So snow nest. There's the sweet bee in cold biomes. Interesting. Right. I'm going to have a look on the map. I don't think my map is kind of updated. This map, I think, might be updated. So, can we see any area? Oh, I remember. Over in this direction. Yeah, over there is quite cold. So we'll go over there. And I also need some treats. I shouldn't have said that. My dog just looked up at me, like, expectantly. You rang? There you go, get a few of those. Right, what's the best way out this direction? Have I got a waystone over here? I don't believe any of these are actually there anymore. These are just like leftovers from my single player. Right. Oh, it looks like I can just fly over in this direction. Right, let's do that. This direction. Right, this looks snowy. Let's see if we can attract any sweet bees. I'm going to stick that there. Spam it with treats because we're not waiting around. Why not? Let's get some more treats out of this. Let's get it down to like a few seconds. There we go. And then I also need some bee cages. And sweet bee, instantly. Love it. I'm going to leave this here, unless we need it for something else. I just popped over to Dragon Breath's place, and he's covered in dragon eggs. Funny enough. Love it. Right, anyway, slash back. I am currently just, I'm putting treats on, I'm giving this sweet bee a treat, making it even sweeter. Look at that. And then I already have like a maxed out, oh, it's not quite maxed out, is it? There's rain on there. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, I've got the iron bee right there. I'm trying not to use my time in the bottle on these machines anymore, because I'm proper running out. I've already used like 2/3 of it right there. That's making the nickel bee. Every so often, it will give you either the nickel bee or the zinc bee. I think zinc is probably more difficult then, because I've not... Oh, there you go, zinc. So we put that in. I'll put this in here. I'm actually going to get a logistical transport pipe. If you can't tell, I really like the pipes from Mechanism. Configurator. Grab... Oh, hello. Grab my configurator. I want to see what happens if I just use a pipe on this, because I've always used modular routers. I don't think it'll pull anything out, but yeah, this will create us a zinc bee. There's an issue right now. Oh yeah, I was going to do something about that. So I was going to get a mob detector, and then you put a bit of redstone on it. So you put the mob detector where this glass is, pointed this way. So it's looking in this block right here. Put a bit of redstone on top. And that will activate the piston. You can no longer, at least on this server, I don't know what's going on. Oh. Why did that happen that time? That was super strange. Why did that activate? Oh, is this is activating this? I didn't realise that. That's awesome. Okay, never mind then. We just need to activate the lever and then it will work. Anyway, what you do with this is you put the squash bee material in here. And then that will just pop everything out. And then I've got pipes underneath that are putting them into the gene indexer right there. So I can stick this one in as well. I don't want to do it like automatically because this is like the pipes bringing these out don't seem as quick as modular routers. But that's actually really good for the server because it means like less stuff is happening, right? How much is in here? One more. All right, go on then. One more. Put squash bee material in. So it's kind of manual for now, but I don't mind it being manual if I'm honest. There we go. That is the first zinc bee. And now I can put that in here. Oh, never mind. I forgot. Oh dear. I need to get that bee out of there. Can I use a can I just use a bee cage to like grab that again? I don't know how this works. Nope. Okay. Fine. If I do, I have to break this bee out. Yeah, these are baby bees, aren't they? So I need to breed them up. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I did use my time in the bottle a little bit. And we got ourselves a good amount of bees right here. So this one right here is just putting in honey treats. And also the bee cages, because they're all split up. For some reason, yeah, some of them have got rain. I knew that would happen. So this one is putting in honey treats and the bees. And then this one's just pulling out the adult bees. Right there. So these are all adult. So I can stick all of these in here. And then we just got a... That was super slow. I don't know why that happened. What's the tick rate at right now? I think I might be loading quite a lot on the server. But anyway, we could continue doing this, getting loads of like zinc stuff. Oh, I just sneezed, sorry. Anyway, what you do is you stick these in, and then they've got a chance at giving you, there you go, the gene sample. So that one there was... Okay, where is the gene sample for... Is it down here? No, that one. Zinc. We're literally only at 64. I swear, we must have another zinc somewhere. Glowing. Maybe we are at 64. I've done, what, 3 bees now? Because I did one before. But the one bee gave me like 20 or something. And there it is, 100% for the zinc. Yeah, I made way too many of those, didn't I? Treat. Okay, let me grab some treats out of here. Just the one treat, actually. And an egg. And that'll get us... Okay, I'm gonna swap these out like this. Ooh, it keeps the recipe going. I like that. That's good to see. Like when you do it in a furnace in vanilla, keeps the recipe going. Anyway, yeah, this will get us a zinc bee, and then we can dissolve it and get ourselves an indium bee. And as I said, we need indium for stuff later on. Just so you know, I'll probably be doing this quite a bit. Like, you know, having to get the bee and then dissolving it. I wonder if Disolver... There's 2 S's in Disolver. Brilliant. It's got so many recipes, though. I was going to look through this to see what other bees need to be dissolved. Aha! Found one. So the magmatic bee gets you the fluorine bee. Right, there we go. We got the zinc bee. And now we just need to dissolve this. So I was just filling time right there, trying to find other ones. Disolver, there it is. So, can I get a gate? I'll stick a gate on this. I don't know why this one's got a different MBT value, but whatever, say. Stick that in. Who's that? Unknown. Hello, unknown. Is that a biome thing? Interesting. It's one of those things that you can throw down. Should I switch biomes here now? To what? There we go. We've got an Indian bee. Ah! Mushroom field. I don't really want to swap to a mushroom field. Right, anyway, we need indium now, so I need to dissolve what? What was it? It was diorite, I think. It's funny, people on the server were like, don't go to Phil's base because it's super laggy. But I feel like I've cut down on all of my lag machines, right? Well, most of them. This is really laggy for some reason. Like, I think it's because Modular Routers is like checking each one of these to see if it can put, like, you know, this in any of these. And when it can't, it just checks again every like couple of ticks or something. But it makes these go up to like 800 usage per tick. Because it's like constantly checking to see if it can put it in there. Ah. I forgot to turn all of these to eco mode. That is probably a good idea. I'm going to put them all on eco. And then my base will be a little bit better, I think. Well, I hope at least. There we go. I don't have anything else, I don't think, over here. No. Anyway, yeah. Why I say it's annoying is because this right here, the dissolver, is ridiculous, right? So I'm gonna have to do some dissolving to get some. Oh my god, I need loads of it, right? So I need like 2.5 stacks. Okay, by the looks of it, no one else had it on the server. Why did some of those turn into that kind of indium? That is super annoying, because now if I do the craft like that, it turns into an indium block, and then it turns them all into indium, which is not the block that I need. Although, can I take these out and use it in a crafting table? Crafting table. Let's have a look. Can I do that? No, it doesn't give me like the option to change it into the other version. Oh, you know what that means. In the we are going to cheat in an indium, and I'm going to delete that one. There you go. Feels really dirty doing it like that, but I mean, we kind of have to in that case. Right, anyway, I'm going to use this down here. The reason I'm doing that is because it doesn't work. The other one doesn't work for the bee. So, oh, yeah, I've got to wait for this bee to be finished. How are you doing? Oh, it's done. Max strength. Lovely. So that is in there, so I can just put that one in there like that. And that should get us some indium over time. Now, I do kind of have to babysit this for a bit, wait for it to get some indium, wait for it to process and everything. And then, oh, you know what, screw it, why not? I'll do it up to that point. And that should produce us some. And then I need to add it to my drawer wall that I've got here. Man, I waffled a lot that episode. Jeez, I didn't realise how much I waffled. Anyway, I did set up the clean machine frames on a couple of the distillation towers. I don't know what I'm going to use these for, if I'm honest. Not right now, at least, but I'm sure we'll figure some out. Might make some pyrolyzers next episode and get those like piped into this. But yeah, I've got a load of the clean, what they call the clean machine frame thingies on the go again. I need like a ridiculous amount of stainless steel for this. I need like 1500 or something. It's stupid amount. Yeah, I've already made like a bunch of them already. So yeah, this one has been just like cranking out the stainless steel right there. Okay. Oh, wow, as it gets like produced in our mixer, it is going into this. Anyway, yeah, we've got that done. I think next episode, hopefully I'll have all the clean machine frames and I'll set all of these up as well. And then next episode we'll just be using these, I think. As I said, I want to get to LUV at some point, which means we do need to get to IV at some point. And to get to IV, we need to do a bunch of stuff. Luckily, I already got the Indian bee, so we're all good on that front. I need to make some of this polytetrafluoroethylene. I think that's how you pronounce it. I need to make some of those into ingot form, and then we use the block of it we could put through the cutter, and then get ourselves some of these sheets. And then you need these sheets for some reason. I don't remember why I need these sheets, if I'm honest. Plastic cutting, okay. Is it the sheets? No idea, but all I know is if I try and make the energy hatches, it says that I need that. So, oh, and this is really cool. You can actually, from this screen right here, you can press A on any of these, and it puts in your bookmarks. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Anyway, oh, I actually need that. Let's do that again. Next. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to try and do that next episode, I think, because it's a right pain in the bum to try and get this, by the looks of it. Need a bucket of that stuff, which you get in the chemical reactor with some probably oxygen we're going to use. And then you need some tetrafluoroethylene, which comes from chloroform, which we don't have yet, but I think you can get chloroform from, okay, liquid chlorine and methane. But then methane you can get, again, in the distillation tower. Hydrocracked, yeah, a bunch of stuff gives it to you. So we'll have to find one that's really good and use that. This one takes 4 seconds. Requires EV, interesting. Interesting, okay. Steam cracked. A lot of this is steam cracked by the looks of it. Anyway, I'm going to call it there for today, I think. So, thank you for watching, thanks for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.